Hi and welcome fellow photographers to another program. Today I'm going to be unboxing and giving my initial thoughts on the Hawke 22-67 by 100 spotting scope, and I have it here. It's really quite a big box, as you can see. So there's the box for it there, and it is quite big, as you can see. But to save a lot of messing about, I've actually got it out of the box. So here it is. Here's the Hawke 22-67 by 100 spotting scope. So here are my initial thoughts, really, just to run you over some of the key features. First of all, starting at this end here, this is where the eyepiece is. So it's got the 22-67 times magnification on it. And you've also got a handy little cover there, so that just keeps all the dirt out when you're moving around, etc. You can just pop that back on, no problem at all. You've also got the focus wheel there as well, so every time that you're trying to line up your subject in the eyepiece there, you just simply use the focus wheel to bring it into focus. Underneath, you've got a standard tripod mount here, so that's the 1/4 inch tripod mount that you'll find on pretty much every camera and every tripod, etc. So that's a good feature there. That's what I intend to do, is put it on a tripod. You'll need to do that to keep it really steady. And then moving around to the front here, if you just remove the cap, that comes off easily. And as you can see there, it is 100mm in diameter at the front, so that lets in lots of light, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted this particular scope, because it's got the 100mm diameter on it, and as you can see, it's a really chunky piece of glass in there. And also it's just got the pull-out sunshade there as well, so that will help to stop any lens flare, any sun getting in and causing lens flare for your viewing. So it is really a substantial scope, as you can see. It's quite heavy actually as well, and it's a bit heavier than what I thought it was going to be. So as I said, you will need a tripod to support it there. And also you get a nice stay-on case with it as well. This is all included in the price. It's around about, I paid about £280 here in the UK for it. And yeah, it's really good value for money, and you can just keep that rain cover on. And the good thing with this particular scope is that it's waterproof and it's fog proof as well, so that's really handy when you are out and about and you don't want things getting wet, but you've always got the added protection of the rain cover as well, which you could just keep on permanently if you wanted to. So another little few bits and pieces that I wanted to show you as well, and one of the reasons that I bought this scope was to do a technique called Digi Scoping. That's where you attach the scope to a digital camera, and the way that you do that is you have to get one of these. So I actually purchased one of these adapters with it. These are around £35, and that will attach to the scope, and then you buy the correct T2 mount, which is a common type of mount, T2 mount, and you buy the right one for your camera. So for instance, if you're using, as you can see here, this is a Nikon one, and you just attach that to the adapter, and then that will just attach straight onto your camera body. So I've got a D600, and you can use that straight on the D600, and I'll be interested just to have a go with that, just to see. I've also got here a Micro Four Thirds adapter as well. That's another T2 mount adapter, and you can. So I intend to use that with my Micro Four Thirds, the Panasonic. You can use them on the Olympus cameras as well, because they're Micro Four Thirds on the mount. So that's another handy thing that you can use the scope for, and you can imagine at those kind of magnifications you'll get a really powerful zoom in. So it's very useful for the kind of things that I like to photograph and film, which is wildlife. And another thing that you can buy, another reason I bought this particular scope, is you can buy extra eyepieces. And this is another one that I purchased here for about £30 in the UK. And it just comes in this handy little case here. And what you do is you just unscrew the other one, and when you want to put this one in, and this is actually a 90 times magnification on this one, 90 times. So you can imagine I'm really excited to see how close this will pull everything up on the scope. It should be really powerful. So, and it comes with a little pouch as well to keep it safe. And also a great little thing that comes with it as well, this is included with the scope, is something called a balancing plate. So when you do put your scope on a tripod, it just helps to balance out the front and the back so that it's not pulling over to the front or to the back too much, and you just fine tune the adjustment and it gives you the exact balance that you want and that you need for your camera. So that's some goodies there that I managed to get. And also obviously you get the instructions, which are relatively basic but okay. There's nothing too complicated in a scope as such. So those are the instructions. And then also the pièce de résistance is you get this lovely nice aluminium case, and that's included in the price. And so that's really sturdy. You can just store it in there when you're not out and about, or you're going somewhere that's in the great outdoors. It's going to really keep everything nice and safe. It's padded inside as well. So that's a very good thing that I like about this scope as well, that you get the aluminium case included. And at that price, really, that's why I was so impressed with it. Or to get all this kit for just over about £365, I think it was, from a place called Uttings here in the UK. Very good value, and so I'm really excited. I'm going to try this out, and then soon I'll hope to bring a review when I've been out with the scope and I've done some Digi Scoping with it. So that's all for now. Thanks for tuning in. See you again next time.